Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Davids. Distributed tidily. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Melbourne City ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now that's a fine challenge. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar picks it up out wide. Out of play for a throw. Drogba chasing after it. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's McTominay. Ronaldinho. Dumfries. In towards the back stick.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Melbourne City have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Costa Curta. Cherki.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, that was never going to... Oh, no, what has happened here? Deep cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Cherki.
Melbourne City really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Neymar plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's neat. Nesta. And it's Rodri. Lovely feet. 15 minutes till half-time. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is... Shot at goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Melbourne City truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Drogba. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Hullet! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar, oh, well played, he got back really well. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram calmly anticipates. Drogba. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, cracking ball. And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Melbourne City have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
16,
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Jordi Alba.
Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
Jordi Alba just loves to go forward whenever he... Real chance! He scores! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? David Villa looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution.
Lazio making consecutive changes here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Jordi Alba, played in deep. It's hit the upright. He has done it! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Substitutions taking
Melbourne
place.
City are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And this is Neymar. He slings it in. And that should get the job done. Oh, this is a great position. And Hullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hullet really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
What a throw in. That's a sharp pass. Gets a good foot in there. Played out wide, and it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field.
This is
Number
quite
10.
a battle.
Coming
Well,
on the
they just
field
couldn't have
is
responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Luis Suarez, and he's running through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Lazio complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Neymar, and he's picked it up out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he can clear it away. And he cuts out the supply. Bullet touches it back. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Iniesta. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.